I'm super excited today because we're going to be talking about one of my favorite topics, finding those small crypto gems that could turn into absolute monsters. As I'm sure you've all heard by now, Solana has been on an absolute tear recently. The entire ecosystem has been booming along with it. But you know what that means? There are so many small projects building on Solana that are primed for huge growth as the network gains more users and adoption. That's why in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you all 4 of my favorite coins in the Solana ecosystem right now that I think have absolutely massive upside potential. These are the types of plays that, if you get in early, could make you an insane return before the next bull run. So without further ado, grab some popcorn, get comfortable, and let's dive into my top 4 crypto gems to research within Solana. This is going to be a good one, I can feel it. Alright, so let's start off by talking a little bit about why Solana's explosive success is such a good sign for projects building in its ecosystem. As many of you already know by now, Solana has risen up the ranks extremely quickly to become a top 10 crypto by market cap. This is because it has proven to be incredibly fast and low cost compared to networks like Ethereum. Transactions on Solana complete in a matter of seconds for only a few cents. This speed and low cost is a huge draw for developers. It allows them to build really complex and robust applications without having to worry about network congestion or high fees. And this is exactly what we've been seeing, with hundreds of projects launching on Solana over the last year. The really exciting thing is that we're still so early. Solana only has a few million users at this point, and I find that quite fascinating. But as it continues to grow and gain more mainstream adoption, its ecosystem is going to explode in size right along with it. Which begs the question, which projects being built on Solana right now are poised to capture massive value as the network and its user base grows over the next year and beyond? That's what we're going to uncover today as I break down my top 4 picks for crypto gems in Solana's thriving ecosystem. Alright, coming in at our first project. Now, Rollbit is an interesting one because it's pursuing the online gambling niche, which as we know is absolutely huge. Right now, it has a market cap of around $700 million, and according to their stats, they're pulling in over $1 million in daily revenue already. For those of you who aren't familiar with Rollbit, it's essentially building a decentralized, crypto-based platform for people to gamble on things like dice games, slots, lotteries, and more, using popular cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Solana. What's really interesting is that gambling is consistently one of the top ways that people spend their cryptocurrency, even in bear markets. And as cryptocurrency becomes more mainstream and accessible over the next few years, the size of the online gambling industry is expected to grow exponentially. Rollbit is positioning itself extremely well to capitalize on that growth. By offering a safe, decentralized platform and integrating with major chains like Solana, Rollbit could capture a huge portion of that emerging market. If they even maintain their current revenue run rate as adoption increases, their top-line growth potential over the next 5 years is just scary. At these levels, Rollbit seems like a brilliant play on an industry proven to do well no matter the crypto conditions. I'm bullish on Rollbit, which is massively undervalued right now. The revenue for December was bigger than ever before, meaning the token burn was massive as well. When the narrative in the whole market gets more bullish, Rollbit should pump massively, and its revenue will be positioned to grow month to month. Tokens that are being sold right now at this low price are being bought back and burned away from circulation. This is massively bullish in the long term, and we will see Rollbit pump. In all, Rollbit looks extremely well positioned as an industry leader in the huge online gambling niche. And with those kinds of fundamentals, I have no doubt they could continue their explosive growth well into the next bull run cycle and beyond. Alright, up next we have Radium at project number 2. So, Radium is a DEX operating on the Solana blockchain. In simple terms, it provides a non-custodial platform for users to trade tokens without needing to trust any third parties. Right now, one of their core functions is as an automated market maker, or AMM. This allows liquidity providers to deposit token pairs and earn trading fees as the DEX facilitates trades between those assets. Speaking of earning, Radium provides competitive staking rewards for providing liquidity. At the moment, their fixed yield staking pool pays out around 6.6% APR, which is amongst the best in the whole DeFi space right now. The really exciting part about Radium is the potential as decentralized finance continues to grow. As DeFi protocols explode in popularity and user bases swell, the need for fast and low-cost DEXs to facilitate trading will explode right alongside them. By positioning itself early on the ultra-high-speed Solana network, Radium seems like an obvious frontrunner to capture a huge portion of the emerging DEX market. And as liquidity and trading volumes increase, the revenues and rewards for users will go up exponentially as well. With competitive yields already and a front-row seat to the growing DeFi industry, Radium looks like a ridiculously promising pick at this early stage in its growth. Exciting times ahead for this DEX project, that's for sure. Alright, for our third project, let's talk about Star Atlas, which is one of the more ambitious gaming concepts I've come across recently. To give you a little taste, let me quickly roll the gameplay trailer here to show you what they're building.
No one intervened on behalf of...
Pretty epic, right? So as you can see, Star Atlas is aiming to create this massively multiplayer online universe set across multiple planets and star systems. Players will be able to explore, mine resources, trade goods, participate in ship-to-ship combat, and much more. What's really interesting is that Star Atlas is launching at the cusp of this emerging metaverse concept, which many believe will be the next big phase of the internet. By giving players a truly immersive 3D world to inhabit, socialize, and earn money within, Star Atlas quite literally aims to help build the foundations of this concept. And as we've seen with games like Fortnite, if they manage to capture just a fraction of the potential audience for these types of persistent virtual worlds, the value behind the project could be astronomical. Not to mention, the hardcore gaming demographic is a perfect early adopter crowd for cryptocurrency and decentralized concepts in general. So when you combine that with best-in-class Solana tech powering it all, Star Atlas could really reshape what we see as possible for blockchain gaming going forward. Looking at their massively ambitious scope and impeccable timing entering this metaverse narrative, Star Atlas stands out as one of the most exciting go big or go home gaming projects I've come across. And with rewards and profits tied directly to in-game success, the incentives are beautifully aligned for it to thrive. Alright, moving on to our fourth project, Marinade. Marinade is an interesting liquid staking protocol that unlocks rewards for proof-of-stake assets like SOL while maintaining quick access and liquidity. In simple terms, it allows SOL holders to stake their coins through Marinade and earn staking rewards without locking up their funds for long periods of time. Right now, you can earn an attractive almost 9% APR through their service. One of the great things about Marinade is that your staked SOL balance is represented using their MSOL token, which can then be freely traded on popular DEXs, sent to other wallets, and so on. This provides crucial flexibility without sacrificing the ability to earn staking yields. Even better, Marinade has integrated support into Phantom Wallet, one of the most popular Solana wallet services. This means access is just a few clicks away for many current SOL holders. Now, at a fairly tiny market cap of around $65 million currently, Marinade looks poised for huge growth as more people look to stake without compromising liquidity, a tricky problem they seem to have elegantly solved. As Sol continues to rise in price and lockups increase over time, solutions like Marinade that maintain access will become increasingly important. And with that opportunity right in front of them, Marinade could surprise many by emerging as the long-term market leader in liquid staking. Worth keeping a close eye on, for sure. We've covered a lot of exciting ground today, discussing some of the most promising crypto gems being built in Solana's thriving ecosystem. By gaining early access to the speed and scale of Solana, I believe that these gem projects have prime positioning to capture outsized value as those sectors continue booming. It's also worth noting that while these projects have seen great success already, their market caps still remain tiny compared to their ultimate potential. If any of these execute even close to their long-term visions, 10 to 100 times gains from here are absolutely plausible before the next major crypto cycle. So as always, I encourage you to take some time to dig deeper into any of these projects we covered today that pique your interest. Follow their socials, read the white papers, try out any early product versions, do your research, and find the gems you want to support. And when the next prolonged bear cycle eventually hits, make sure these are on your watch list to accumulate patiently. Because timed right, holdings like this are what stand to deliver life-changing returns when the next bull arrives. Thanks so much as always for watching, everyone. I hope you found some exciting new projects to explore within Solana's thriving ecosystem. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.